Hi, cities. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sing Awesome Naya. Wherever you find this video, thank you so much for the support. Hope you are great. So I came across a video where this woman, she was going in an interview. She lost her job, and she voted for Trump. Right? She got an email telling her that she already she is in a union. Told her she has lost her job. And now let me tell you something. Some people really do not understand what is going on or what is happening, because I found out that some of you are still not knowledgeable or do not even understand how politics work, or you all understood it, but because you all are still looking for a way to fix in someone that look like you. Because as time goes on, I found out that what is happening is not just because groceries and all that, was because they got someone that looked like them in that office, which the majority of them already said, right? And now she is supposed to go for IVF and all that. I mean, she is now jobless Barbie, like the other lady called her. So she is supposed to do IVF, but as you can see, this woman cannot do anything because she is no longer working. Like, she is jobless as it stands, and she voted for Trump. Now, I am going to tell you that she is not even regretting her action. What she is regretting at this point in time is the fact that she cannot do all those things that she was supposed to do because she is jobless. If she could still do those things, maybe like she still got her job, and maybe no matter how long it takes her to save the money, she will still be very comfortable with this government. But because it's affecting her real time, now her regret is in kind of dicey if you listen to her. Let's get into this.
What was it like for you when you got the news that you were being let go?
It was really hard. I was on the phone with my best friend Kaylee at the time, and we were just discussing her life and how things were going. And I looked at my phone and I had gotten a text from our union rep, and he told me that I was going to be fired the next day. And I told her, I have to go. I'm getting fired tomorrow. And my heart just sank, and I had a huge pit in my stomach. And nobody wants to hear that news. You know, it's not something that I'd wish on anyone, and it's something really hard to go through. It's hard from my perspective to approach the current administration with hope. You know, I've been dealing with infertility now for about a year. I've had multiple surgeries in my life. So, you know, going into the voting booth, the main thing on my mind was the same thing I'd been thinking about for the past 11 months. And it was, you know, I want to be a mom. And women who have gone through that experience, that heartbreaking feeling of wanting something that you might never have, they understand how much of your time is taken up with those thoughts and how overwhelming and lonely it can feel. So as someone who is more of a swing voter, you know, sometimes that's what it comes down to, is those single issues.
Riley, do you now regret the way you voted for Trump?
I do feel regret, and I've had a lot of tumultuous thoughts about that day in the election booth. You know, when you're voting on something that affects you so personally, you know, it's really easy to get tunnel vision, especially in a voting booth when you're staring at, you have two options, right? I mean, it's not like you're given an endless amount of options to achieve your goals. And so afterwards, when I thought maybe this is my chance, you know, I also had to come to terms with the fact that I was likely going to be a part of, you know, taking chances away from other groups of people, and that's never sat well with me. Hard from my perspective to approach the current administration with hope. You know, I've been dealing with infertility now for about a year. I've had multiple surgeries in my life. So, you know, going into the voting booth, the main thing on my mind was the same thing I'd been thinking about for the past 11 months. And it was, you know, I want to be a mom. And women who have gone through that experience, that heartbreaking feeling of wanting something that you might never have, they understand how much of your time is taken up with those thoughts and how overwhelming and lonely it can feel. So, as someone who is more of a swing voter, sometimes that's what it comes down to is those single issues. Because when you step into the voting booth, you're thinking of what's important to you and like the issues that are resonating with you in that moment. And for me in that moment, like it took me a while and I made a decision that looking back, I'm not proud of, but it's the reality of my situation now.
Riley, do you now regret the way you voted for Trump?
I do feel.
What was it like for you when you got the news that you were being let go?
It was really hard. You
were what, Snowfie? Surprised that you voted for a red flag and now you're not having any fun at the carnival? Well, so unemployed Barbie here voted for Trump and has since been fired from her federal job. Now she's talking about I feel bad, I regret my vote. But you didn't feel bad voting for someone who was endorsed by the KKK before it started to affect you, right? Exactly. Y'all happily skipped into them voting booths, probably on the 1 and 3 beat, to vote for that man because you never thought it would affect you. Mind you, I am willing to bet that this woman was a DEI hire. Like, I just know she thought she was safe. She thought the person of color down the hall was a DEI hire whole time. They done kicked her out faster than Jenny could ever run up and down the block. I'm gonna hold your hand with a napkin in between when I say this. In the club, y'all are not all Mind you, she's talking about I voted for Trump because I want to be a mother. How was you the other side of the pillow? At this point, the last 2 brain cells aren't even fighting for 10th place. There are just concepts of brain cells because you cannot convince me that that was your logic behind voting for Trump. You fucked around and put your trust in the 34-time convicted, well-documented lying white man over the overly qualified black woman, and now you're surprised you're finding out that shit isn't going well for you? Let me add a second napkin in between when I tell you this. I hope you get everything you voted for. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
What was it like for you when you got the news that you were being let go?
It was really hard.
I'm going to say something that's going to trigger a lot of you, but I need white women to listen to what I am saying. I need y'all to listen before you get angry and upset because it's important. That is the exact Trump voter we need to be connecting with. That is the exact Trump voter white women have to talk to. Because I'm telling you right now, that lady is movable. For as much as that interview was like making my skin crawl, that is white women behavior in a nutshell. That is so indicative of the larger problem. But the way she talked about it, to me, screams, I am someone that is reachable. I am someone that like white women, fellow white women can talk to move to a place that not only gets them in the fight with us, but in the way it needs to be done. Because she acknowledges in that interview that she picked her selfishness over anything else. She picked herself and what she wanted over the fact she knew that this vote could harm other people, others in her community, other people in this country, right? That's not to give her a pass or to like pat her on the back that she's acknowledging it. It's saying there's an acknowledgement there. That is something to build on. That is something to connect with her on, to say, right, do you see now why the patriarchy and white supremacy is the overall problem? Do you understand how you chose your whiteness in being a woman to align yourself to these white men, thinking that it would give you power, thinking that it would exclude you from the decisions that they make? And now you're paying the price for it, right? And then also building on the underlying economic factor that's there as well. Because she also said in that interview that she got the text from her union rep that she was being fired. So she's in a union. This is where, like, it's finding people who are reachable. This is why, like, this idea that we don't need these people is, the math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. There's a reason that we lost the election. But besides, like, messaging, tactics, whatever, the campaign, The numbers. The numbers are what dictated we fucking lost. You have to figure out we white women have to figure out a way to connect with other women, white women, just like that. Because that right there, that is the reason that we lost. That is also the exact type of person that we need to connect with, that we need to move to this fight, the correct fight. Which is not just income inequality or bodily autonomy, because she also talked about IVF in that interview, or pushing back against these billionaires and corporations and private equity firms that are constantly screwing us over. It is also understanding how that system, the top 1%, that system is built on, predicated on the systems of oppression and racism and white supremacy in this country. That racism is built and baked into the systems. That white supremacy and the patriarchy, racism is the building blocks and foundation, not only of how this country was built, but how it continues to be run. And you have to meet people where they are at. You have to give them the foundations and the building blocks to understanding this, educating them on it, right? I can't simply hand her this book and expect that she's going to get it. I built up to this. It's not something that you just like a 1-2 thing. Like, this is a process. It is connecting with people. It is understanding. It is discerning who is willing to make the change, to learn this stuff. And connecting as white women, connecting with those people, talking to them. Like, this is it right here. So yeah, the interview was pretty annoying. It was incredibly frustrating to watch. And yet, that is the exact type of white woman other white women need to be connecting with, need to be talking to and interacting with, need to be bringing into community to educate, to help understand what the actual fight is, the real fight, the correct fight is. You want anything to change? This is it right here. Like this is it. This is the moment. This is the time. It's right in front of you. This is it.
So I got a FO story for y'all. And this is a good one, y'all. This is a good one. It's one of these little white girls who, thought she was privileged, thought she was going to get a lot. So it was this white girl in one of these small counties, right? Medium household, $23,000. So she was working for the park, the Forest Park Reserve and stuff, right? And before the election, she was making all these posts about, Kamala dumb and Kamala don't know what she doing and Kamala lying. This is what the white girl saying, right? And Trump promised her that she was gonna get free IVF because she couldn't have babies and she was gonna get it free and all that. So now the little white girl, right, was on, I think, CNN crying because her supervisor or her boss sent her a message saying, I'm sorry, due to the Trump layoff, you will be laid off. And she was trying to explain that she was 2 weeks from getting a promotion, doubling her salary from $26,000 to $52,000. Now this is a small one of them local counties where $52,000 is a lot because everything, ain't too expensive. And then she had to find out the hard way that IVF, it ain't gonna be free. She still gonna have to pay for it, but she thought she was gonna get it free because her and her husband been trying to have a baby. So she just on there just whining. She come out with this long ass paragraph, long ass book about why she trusted Donald Trump and she thought she was gonna get that and get this, and now she ain't getting shit, y'all. She don't got a job no more. IVF ain't even free no more. She don't know what she gonna do. Thomas, I just been laying on my husband just crying because I don't know what to do. Talking about she ain't know Trump was gonna eat her face. She only thought Trump was gonna eat our face. But now Trump is eating her face. So I want to tell you, baby girl, when you was on that social media, I thinking you was strong and bad and tough. About Kamala Harris was lying and Kamala Harris this and Kamala Harris was that. You found out the hard way. You found out the fucking hard way, and I'm glad for you. Because y'all so dumb, y'all so into these culture wars, y'all so scared of transgender, going in y'all bathroom, which is only like 12 in the whole world. Y'all so scared that y'all voted against y'all own fucking interests. And now this girl ain't even got a job. And now she didn't even got a career. Now she might not even be able to have no baby because the choices she made, because she wouldn't do her own research about who she was voting for. Hey, y'all, these people knew who Donald Trump was before they even voted for him. They knew. But they thought Donald Trump was just going to smash us so hard that it wasn't going to go to them. But I hope you have a baby down the line. I hope you do. I hope you get a better job. I don't hope don't nothing happen for you. Because y'all fools and y'all duns. Now you regret your vote? Now you regret your vote now because it's hurting you? Now you regret it because it's hurting you? We don't give a fuck. See, only if y'all would have voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, we wouldn't be going through none of this crap, man. None of this crap, man. And y'all Latino, man, who thought y'all was getting no tax on overtime and all that crap, see what y'all did, man? See what y'all did trying to be close to the white man? You see? And to them black Trump supporters who thought y'all was getting stimmy checks and stuff like that, see what y'all did, man? The world is on fire right now, man. The Dow Jones is crashing, man. Our allies don't want to have nothing to do with us no more, man. We got rid of this dude one time. And y'all brought this dude back in the White House. And it ain't even day to day no more. It's minute to minute with this dude, man. See what y'all did, man? Not vote for Kamala, man. This is crazy, man. Y'all was that upset with that black lady that y'all brought this monster back into the White House, man. That we already got rid of him, man. He's supposed to have been gone like for good. But y'all decided to bring this dude back. And now y'all see what's happening to America. The fucking America is burning from west to east, man. And he ain't doing nothing, man. We wouldn't have no Elon Musk problem if y'all would have voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, man. Look, I don't want to hear about nobody regretting their vote, man. Because we're in a monster mess right now, man. Because of y'all, man. Because of y'all that want to vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, man. This is crazy what we going through. And I'm not talking to Mega, man. Y'all, Trump. Fuck y'all, man. I'm talking about the people who know better, man. Y'all know better, man. Y'all knew this dude was a maniac, but y'all decided to put him back in the Oval Office, and now he causing America to be trashed to the ground, man. Y'all know better, man. It's just crazy, man. Only if y'all would have voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, we wouldn't be going through none of this, man. Y'all ain't getting nothing that y'all voted for, man. Gas still high, eggs still high. Now people losing their job, they losing everything, man. And y'all voted for this, man, after we already had got rid of him, man. They tried to impeach him like 1,500 times, man. But yet they brought this dude back, man. And now America is a joke to everybody, man. When we had a chance, we already had got rid of him already, man. It's 300 million people in this world, man. And we decided to bring this dude back to run our country to the ground, man. I blame y'all, especially those Latino men, especially those old black people who voted for Trump, man, and them white women also, man. Y'all did this, man. Y'all the problem, man. Y'all the reason why this country going to hell. Because of y'all, man. Y'all don't want to listen, man. Y'all didn't want to give a black lady a chance, man, when she told y'all her policy, what she gonna do. But y'all didn't care, man. Y'all wanted this man in office so bad, man. And now we getting nothing but bullshit, man. This is crazy, man. This is crazy.
This is all I got from this video. Like unemployed Barbie. That is what she is. I love how she called her that. Let me tell you something. She got no regrets. The only regret she got is because she lost her job and she wouldn't be able, right, to do the IVF, right? And also the Medicare and aspect of it. Now, let me tell us something. Some people really are mean. Now, black people, this is to tell you that majority of these people are just, I don't know if you have heard about bats. Bats during the day looks like this. They don't see. That's why they only fly at night. Why? Because that is the perfect time the perfect time when they see. These people know what they are doing, or probably because they think they are privileged. They are not they do not have any privilege, especially with this particular government. This government ain't making you any special. It's anything he's dishing out is dishing out as long as you are not a rich man. We're not so a rich man. As long as you are not wealthy, You are, when I say wealthy, okay, I think wealthy is the right thing, because being rich is being, like, when you are wealthy, that you can have so many advantage and all that. See, you are nobody. So all these Project 2025 and the Medic Obamacare that they were talking about, and also all those things that he said he was going to do, IVF and all of that he was going to cut off. These people thought Black people were making it up, so they will vote for them. See, in the next election, I really hope that some people will learn their lesson, because if they do not learn this lesson, this particular history that is happening, it will repeat itself. Now, you all could see from the way she talked and all, it is because she has kind of privilege, you know. That's why she went for that interview. She's all mad. She's all like, in shock. Like, why would this happen to me? Why would I lose my job? I voted for you, did I not? And why do something like this? I know they have sat down and asked themselves, why me? Why you? Why who? Who will it happen to if it is not you? See, a lot of people are still going to faffle and see what is going on, right? You all will faffle and see what you all voted for. Now, you are not just only battling for you lost your job. You might not be able to do the IV, because you still need to get another job to start saving money to do what you want to do. See, this is a very teachable moment for everybody, not just only for them in particular, because Black people know, they understood the assignment. They showed up and showed out. All of them. They showed all out, not just for only us, for every one of them. But they now told you people that you all are the ones that do not know anything. See, next time when an OG is coming, you better listen, because OGs are people with experiences. They have lived this life more than every other person. Each time I tell you people that these people really do not know themselves that much. They think we are probably trying to curse them out, or probably trying to make them feel like they don't know what. No, you all do not know yourselves that much. All right? Tell me who will tell you about yourself. And then Black people will tell you everything you need to know about yourself. And those your leaders, you think that you know them. And the fact that some of them use God to cover up is just something that baffles me. You all are not Christ-like. And those that always think that like they can, God is, who is your savior? I mean, you already suck with all those narratives that I hear you all say. But you know what? The greatest part of everything going around is that this karma is not coming at the end of the eternal. Like that man said, he loved the uneducated. And he said, why am I making you to vote? I am making you vote so you won't have to vote another one. We don't know. Nobody knows how long this particular thing, because everything that is going on is a mess. We don't know how long this is going to last. But as long as it is, everybody's on the lookout. You all have to hit the road. You all have to move out there with your placards and do what you are supposed to do as a white woman, because you all got all that power. But jealousy and all that will not make you people think and stay outside and do what you are supposed to do as human beings. So I am telling you all, Black women are on holiday. Go out and do your job. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.